1 second. I don't... It's been a while since I've done this, so I have to figure out a few things, make sure everything's good to go. I mean, it looks like it's fine. But now the game volume's too loud. Wait, why is the video capture device that loud? That's weird. Hold on. I just changed it. Oh, now that's too quiet. That sounds fine. Yeah, that seems fine. I'll leave my headphone in for just a minute here. But anyway, for those that are wondering, what's this all about? Well, I'm just doing a... Sorry, I'm not going to leave the headphones in anymore. I'm just trying to test some things out for possible future events that could occur in terms of streaming stuff on here. So I don't know how that's going to go. But anyway, this is... So we don't get... Like, I can't just play it. I can... Oh, okay. That was weird. No, I mean, I wanted to see the tutorial to make sure I get all the buttons correct, but... Hold on, do I not... Wait, so I don't have access to characters now either? That's bizarre. Why can I not... Why is that a thing? I'm not allowed to check out there. Am I stuck? I mean, the game's fully downloaded. Oops. Like it matters, I guess, but... The game's fully downloaded, everything. Like, it should just be fine enough to play. Yeah, this is not a big ordeal of anything. Like I said, I'm just mainly testing the waters for particularly whether or not streaming would be a good idea. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. That kind of thing. How the fuck do you change up your carts? It doesn't look like you're allowed to. And I don't have every character. That's unless you can unlock them. I don't know. Let's just play. Let's just play and see what happens, I guess. Well, there's at least these, which is kind of nice. So at least I can change my cart, which is nice. Pretty good. Ah, to hell. We'll go with the regular one. Oh, sick. Okay. Win the 7 Grand Prix, excluding Secret and CrossWorld, at Sonic Speed. Oh. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Another reason... Okay, another thing, too, is like... So, am I playing... Wait, what? Like, why am I playing Sonic CrossWorlds? Well, it did come out today, and I've been wanting to play it for a bit. I was actually going to do a live... Everything just... Okay, to be fair, everything just kind of went to shit. In terms of my ideas of what I wanted to do. Originally, I wanted to do, like, just a stream of me playing Gears of War to try that out. Because I've been playing it a bit. And I'm like, you know, sick. It's quite fun. Oh, yeah, I forgot that it's got the crash. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it's going to take me a bit to get used to this, because I have not actually played this game yet. I never played the beta or anything, so this is just going to be completely 100% blind. Yeah, for those that are wondering, like, you know, why specifically Sonic, you know, because it just came out today. Are you trying to be a douche and stream games that come out to gain views? Yes. But no, it's just like, I wanted to do Gears of War at first, and then just found out that yesterday another particular game that I've been wanting for a while came out, and it was supposed to come out later, but then it came out yesterday, and that kind of threw me for a loop, and I was like, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to get that now. And then I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting Sonic Racing today, and I have, you know, some friends and stuff coming over. We're going to play some games for a bit. It would be cool if Sonic came in when they're over, but then they had to leave before the game came. Or no, the game did come in, actually, but I don't want to make them sit around and wait for the download, actually. That's what it was. Look at me already lying my ass off about everything I do, right? But, I was like, alright, you know, we'll just play our fighting games. I'm not going to worry about downloading anything. Let's just play what we got. And, well, somebody said play what we got. But, you get the point. It's like, alright, we'll just do that. We'll just do things that we're going to do anyway, and then I'll just go play Sonic Racing later by myself. And I was wanting to do a stream of something at some point, and here I am doing that said stream at some point. So, there's your reasoning. And again, like I said, this is more of a stream test because I like to make sure my audio is good. I like to make sure that everything is up to par, up to snuff, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Because I'm one of those people that absolutely hates when people don't have loud enough audio on their videos. And I like to make sure that I am not that type. So, also, I'm not sure if you unlock characters via beating Grand Prix or not, or if you can unlock them through DLC purchases or whatever, because I could have sworn that Miku was just straight up, you know, like here, like already here and ready to go, but I don't know. Also, that is pretty sick that you get red rings. I quite like that. I know there's some people out there that do not like the idea of collecting red rings in these games, but I actually am a fan of red rings when it comes to Sonic games. Not going to lie. Another thing, too, is I'm sorry I sound extremely awkward as hell. Hold on. Wait. What am I not done yet? Oh, okay. So it's... Are these, like, decks, I guess? If I had to guess, so I'm just going to say probably, yeah. You probably have to make, like, decks or something. I, again, have not played the beta. I can't speak. Did not play the beta, did not play the demo, nothing like that. It's just, I'm straight up, this is my first real time playing it, so I'm going to be absolutely terrible at everything I do. But then again, that's quite normal, so I wouldn't expect anything new. Yeah, okay, yeah. And for those who are wondering my history of Sonic racing games, I mean, I've played... I do have, most of them. I still have Transformed. I mean, Team Racing, sorry. Did not really like Team Racing, to be honest. Still don't. But, admittedly, this one did look really good, and I was... It's funny, too, because, like, I wasn't really planning on getting it right away, either. I was just more so just gonna wait for a bit, let it kind of simmer, and then decide whether or not it'd be a good idea to get it. And then everyone online kept saying how great this game is, and I'm like, this is a trick, isn't it? Like, you guys are just lying about it. You guys are just trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me, man! You're trying to trick me into getting a game that I probably won't like. And the funny thing is, like, I watched gameplay of it to make sure and everything. I saw it and I checked it out a bit. And then I was like, alright, you know, maybe it does look pretty good. And here we are. And I can already say, without really too much of a shadow of a doubt, that this is quite enjoyable, even though I am doing terrible. But I get that feeling that I'm probably going to like this, and I'm probably going to like it way, way, way more than I ever did Team Sonic Racing. And then Transformed I played a good bit, but I remember not liking that much back then either. Because the first one I played was Transformed. I didn't play the original one until a bit later. But I do actually have the original one now, so it's nice. In terms of Sega All-Stars Racing. But who knows? Maybe this might actually be, finally, a good competition for... Well, obviously Mario Kart, that one's pretty much in the bag at this point. But, Crash Team Racing for me, because I absolutely loved Crash Team Racing, and still do. I don't play it all the time, but I still like it. God damn, I'm so bad. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, you don't have to tell me that. And by the way, for those who are wondering, whether it be through VODs or just in-stream or whatever, this should be, in theory, potentially upwards to maybe like an hour long for a stream. I don't plan on streaming all night or all day or going any further than that, because again, this is just, I'm trying to test the waters on things, make sure that all my streaming stuff is good to go for the potential future, maybe even possibly next month, where I start up the what I like to call, and it's very, very good idea for a name, not gonna lie, Turd Monkey X Hardcorean, or maybe even Hardcorean X Turd. No, I think Turd Monkey sounds better for the first part of it. Turd Monkey X Hardcorean Generations. I think that's perfect. Because the Hardcorean content was done in Generations. Like, I separated the content into Generations, so I think it'd be kind of cool if, you know, just Sonic fan, I guess, so it makes sense. Absolute autismo over here. And I think that's a perfect name for it. Funny enough. I came up with Turd Monkey X Hardcorean at first. I was just going to call it originally that. Which sounds like a potential ship between myself. It's not, I promise. But would I fuck myself or my own clones? That's a good question. I mean, who wouldn't? If you've got like 8 of yourself, and they're all clones of you, like not even clones, they're just like strange, mirrored versions of you. Yeah, you definitely run a train on yourself, no doubt. God damn. But yeah, what's funny is when I first played, because I got to play Mario Kart World, I got to sit down with the Miyamoto himself. No, I'm kidding. I did like that prolapse video series, which is just a one-off anyway, but I did a series with my brother and a small video with him. We did Mario Kart World. We even played it a little bit today. I didn't play it today, but I let everybody else play it today to gauge an idea of if they would like it or not. And, you know, I've only played that game like twice, I think, at all. And it's just a big giant whatever to me. But it's weird. While playing this game, I feel right at home with it. It's very bizarre. It's also funny because every time I keep getting on this water section stuff, I keep thinking of Nicktoons Racing. Or not even the Game Boy one, but that one where, was it Nickelodeon Kart Racers? Yeah. The first one. Which honestly wasn't too bad of a game, I feel. I think it was quite alright. I think it was quite good and decent, actually, not gonna lie. I mean, I got the Platinum for it because it was easy enough. And then I started sucking at 2 and 3. But that happens. And then, funny enough, I got to play some Smash today. Because, for those that don't know, I'm not the biggest Smash head out there. I don't hate Smash or anything like that. It's just, well, I don't play it nearly as much. And getting to play with 5 people at once is enjoyable. We did like 5-man Donkey Kong, 5-man Captain Falcon stuff, Ganondorf stuff. It was funny. It was all good shit. I'm surprised that even first place can still get like the Koopa Shell type weapons. I could have sworn that in Mario Kart they don't let you have those in first place. I forgot they're supposed to be doing tricks. That's a thing that Transformed, I think, had first, right? No, I think All-Stars Racing did that too. Yeah, not gonna lie, having red rings as a collectible again is definitely make me feel things. Because I'm one of the only 2 people in the entire world that doesn't hate red rings. I love them in colors, and I like them in other games. I think they're kind of a fun collectible to get. Especially in Sonic Generations. Those are the 2 games I think they were really good in. Yeah, Forces was fine with it, I guess. I thought it was also okay in that regard. I'm not going to win this at all. They fucking bumped up that goddamn son of a bitch. That motherfucking goddamn rival so fucking hard that Brother, I don't think I got a chance. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it is called CrossWorlds, and I'm sure it's probably called that for a reason. But I think that's kind of a neat little thing. Ooh, nice. But here's the problem, though. If my rival gets second place, he's still going to have enough to just outbeat me anyway, right? Also, maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that the flip tricks in air were performed by right stick back in the day. And not left stick, but I think I'm just getting that mixed up. Also, I did watch a few videos of the game before today, like this week, and I saw a video talking about using, like, which is the best boost. Also, I keep doing that thing where I'm holding, I keep trying to hold R2 to, like, jump, like in Mario Kart, to jump off things, but it's not, yeah, it's not the type of game to do that. I gotta remember what type of game I'm playing here. But I've heard that drift level 2 is like the fastest drift you can get. Like the subsequent, you know, level 3 and 4 and what have you. 4 gives you like invincibility, but 3 is like as fast as 2. But it also makes it last longer. Is that a Hylian shield? God damn, I'm rough at this. I'm really rough at this stuff. I'm getting too old for this type of crap. This reminds me of Coco Park. And that's another thing too, is I've never really enjoyed Sonic Racing's map design back in the day. So that's a funky funky ass item to deal with. Yeah, map-wise, especially like in Transformed, I don't know, it's just everything kind of... Oh god, Team Racing's even worse at it. Like, Team Racing was just... Ugh. Not my favorite, that's for sure. Also, I'm not sure how many rings you can collect in, I guess 100. I didn't know what the max was. God damn it. Oh god. It's possible I can catch up from this. Of course. Also, I wonder if you can collect red rings in the previous, like, in the final race version to see if, like, maybe, you know, if you missed them beforehand, if you could. I doubt it. It don't seem like something that could happen. I don't know. Come on. Just a few more seconds, and there you go. Yeah, just somehow out of nowhere got voiced place. I'm just gonna close that out real quick just because it's bothering me. The actual live stream thingy. Yeah, as I figured. He still just had just enough to kind of just outbeat me anyway, so it don't matter. None of it matters. Even if I retried the round, it's not gonna help, because he's just gonna ball through it anyway. Again. Technically speaking, I don't have to play just nothing but Sonic Racing, but I could go do something else. Oh, thank fuck. Thank God, finally. I was worried about that. Also, I should have probably put my LAN cable in on my computer if I'm streaming. That would have been smart, huh? Yeah, again, sorry if I am kind of a little bit awkward for the stream. Like I said, it's one of those things where I haven't done this in a while, so... That is insane. I've heard that the gadget shit's pretty crazy. Oh, here we got a normal plate. Ooh, I choked him on a spit there. Oh, I see. Okay. That takes up 2 spots. Gotcha. Thank you. Very nice. Oh, I thought they were out. But I can go get the Minecraft and SpongeBob characters, but I'll do that probably after the stream. But I'm definitely gonna be playing Miku, that's no doubt. Where's her car at? I could have sworn she had one. Like her own variant. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Sick. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. Challenge is titled... you know... wait, did I just see what I just saw? Sonic R? Okay. Let's try this again. I would play Sage, but I wanted to play Miku. I think probably most people would. Just not for... Wait, I can't pick what Grand Prix I want to play? I'm just stuck playing... Oh, okay. And you can change rivals too, that's pretty cool. And you can change their strength, that's neat. Oh, God. You know what that means. You know what this means. This can only mean one thing. We're gonna get some hardcore content of this, aren't we? Ooh, I want to do Radical Highway. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I know. I figured that out. But thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. It's just that I did kind of figure that one out, thankfully. Don't worry. I'm not like other streamers out there who don't pay too much attention to everything. Although, to be fair, I don't. You know, that fire effect's kind of weird looking though. Very 2D JPEG looking ass. All right, here we go. Yeah, I should have definitely, probably, most likely, at least attempted to play the beta back then, but I missed out on it. I missed out on a couple betas. It's just typical for me, to be fair. I'm always missing out on beta shit. Like, I missed Tokon Battle because I have a weird email thing that I got that I don't really remember how to get into very well. I was trying to get the items. But, I did, you know, register and all that stuff, because it was really funky trying to get in. I mean, it wasn't exactly hard, it was just like a weird, different way to do it, I guess. I have no idea what this fucking thing's supposed to technically do, besides just be big. And that barely even lasted long enough to do much with. Oh, you can just pick? That's cool. I heard about something about, like, snaking or whatever, snake drifting. I'm not too familiar with doing it, though. But yeah, like I said, I missed out on, the Tokon Battle one. And it was only for, like, a day anyway, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Like, 36 hours you only got to play it for. Like, goddamn, man. Then I think back then, I also missed out on the Guilty Gear Strive beta. Even if I didn't get to play it, it didn't matter. So I was gonna get it anyway. It didn't matter. I think with Tokon Battle, I'm probably just gonna get that. Even though, in all honesty, it looks kind of alright. It looks very whatever. Not gonna lie. I mean, it could be good. I don't know, but I'm still more of like a Marvel versus Capcom type dude, so to be fair. Also, I need to get used to this drifting mechanics here, because yeah, you guys wouldn't believe it, but I used to be pretty okay when it came to Crash Team Racing, of all things. That was my shit. Was Crash Team Racing. I never really was a Sonic Racing type, unfortunately. Like, I've played my fair share of them, it's just, I never was too good at them. Not that I can't get good, it's just gonna take a while. But I have to say, like, I mean, this is not even me saying this, like, as a, you know, streamer words or anything like that. This is just straight up like, wow, this is actually pretty damn good. I quite like this. Of course. Oh, I thought somebody passed. I saw the glove and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, of course somebody passed me, but no. And for some reason, Amy is just not as strong, unless I'm just getting better slightly. Could be the case. Here's a thought. I might just say this will be the last Grand Prix I do for this stream, because I don't plan on streaming very long. Like I said, like maybe like half an hour to an hour. My body is killing me, to say the least. I'm in a ton of fucking pain right now, so I'm trying to. I need to alleviate that pain. And no, jacking off is not going to help it, or jelking. I appreciate the suggestions, but it's not going to probably help me much. I'm just saying. But I will definitely be playing more of this. And hell, who knows? Maybe I might decide to stream some stuff again this weekend. Because again, my plans got kind of fucked with. Not in a bad way, per se. Just like a really bizarre way. Where things came out before I expected them to come out. And now that they're out, it's like, son of a bitch, I was going to do all this stuff. Because for a while, I was just... When I came home... all I was doing was just playing Gears of War Online. And drawing. Because I've been working on drawing stuff. Not my main project drawing stuff, but because I'm lazy as hell, mind you. Just a different side project thing. Which I'm like slightly over halfway done with, so hopefully it'll be good. Who knows? Yeah, I do that. And what's funny is, when I was doing that, everything felt good, you know? Life felt nice for a bit there. I was like, damn. I'm having a good time right now with life. And now that everything's come out, and I have to be on the ball, and I have to do this and this, and I was like, fuck me. It's nothing inherently bad, though. It's not like I don't want to do thing. It's just that thing I want to do should have come later, so then I have time to prepare for thing later. But now I can't play thing later, or deal... Yeah, it's a game. Like, I can't do it later, I have to do it now. But then freaking Sonic CrossWorlds comes out today, and it's like, well, son of a bitch... I already pre-ordered it anyway, but it's like, son of a bitch, not gonna... I want to play that too. Oh, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, I was having a good time just coming home playing multiplayer stuff and just drawing on the side. You know, I wasn't worrying too much about doing Let's Play crap, nothing like that. I forgot to do it, but we did record last night, so I do actually have another episode of Spyro on the way. So you guys will probably end up seeing that most likely later today when I remember to upload it. I know I said this would be the last potential Grand Prix, but honestly, at this point, like, you know, I mean, I have a bit of fun with this game. You know, there's a possibility I might play more. Who knows? It's hard to say, but who knows? In fact, I didn't even know. I don't even have a nose. That's a lame joke, sorry. I keep forgetting. The thing with me and streaming is, like, I always think that I'm... Because I just do pre-recorded content. I don't usually do live streaming. So this is kind of just a little bit out of my woods, I guess. A little bit out of my norm. Tinkerer! I'm guessing that probably means I collected a bunch of gadgets. I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if this... I can't speak. Damn. I wonder if this game's going to have that same thing with Sega Miles, or what it was called back in the day, where you would do a bunch of races, like a ton of races, to get like a ton of points. And I know that Gears of War, speaking of which, Gears of War Reloaded brought back the whole seriously achievement in the new game. I was like, god damn, dude. Like, fuck that noise. I also need to remember that when I'm in the air and not actually on a track, that I should be using, yeah, you know, the stick to do things with. So fuck, dude. Like, this game is just... It's so hard to come across games that are just really just decent. Yes, I'm playing terribly, but at the same time, it's like... This is really well done. Like, really well-made Sonic racing game, and it's so nice to finally see that happen. My only question is, are we ever going to get Sonichu? You know what, that's a lame joke. I think everybody's made that joke by now. Also, I have no idea if I do any more twists and turns. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I pre-ordered the game. I get the Werehog DLC. What the fuck am I doing? I totally forgot to... Son of a bitch. Yeah. For those that might not know, I quite like Sonic Unleashed. It's my favorite modern Sonic game. Yes, I have bad taste. Thank you for recognizing it. My favorite of like the original classic 3D games would be Sonic Adventure 1. My favorite 2D game, fuck, none of them. It used to be Sonic 1, but I do quite like Sonic 3 though. I think Sonic 3 is pretty cool, but I don't play them like much. And favorite Sonic racing game, I mean, at this point, I think might not be too late, but it might not be too early. This one is quite good. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the bomb just immediately activating or not. I don't know. I kind of like, you know, just using bombs whenever I get them and I just throw them out myself. Also, I feel like I'm playing this game like Mario Kart, and I think that's what's kind of fucking me up, is I'm playing it too close to the way the Mario Kart gets played. This game is, you know, technically supposed to be not that. Fuck off, Omega, god damn it. I do unironically want to see a Sonic Heroes remaster or something, or remake. I think a remake would be more better. Well, let me move my shit here. We got like, what, 2 more races to go? Yeah. No, 1 more, right? Yeah, because if I get like 12 points from just that alone, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it most likely means we got at least 1 more to go. It's also kind of nice of them to let you change gadget between rounds, too. That's pretty cool. Maybe this will get a pro lapse. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe I could do a pro lapse of this. Make it, instead of just a one-off bit, I do a small series of it again. And this level, this track reminds me of that one from Crash Nitro Kart. I can't remember the name of it, but there's like a specific one that has like a bunch of pipes around it. It's hard to explain. I'm not good at this type of stuff. I'm not good at explaining anything. I also like how you can just hold it. And I fucked up. But I like how you can just hold that and then wait for it to get to green. God, I feel like there's a potential chance I could get good at this game. I just need to, well, get good. Because I got pretty good at Crash. Like I said, believe it or not, I was pretty decent at Crash Team Racing. Not that I could just keep, you know, BSF, I think it was called. Blue Sacred Fire. No, Ultra Sacred, yeah, it was USF. That's what it was. Ultra Sacred Fire, I think it was like the top one. Yeah, I wasn't like the best at keeping it around on a lot of maps, except for the Kuala Kong one, because that one's actually pretty easy to keep Sacred Fire going. But, yeah, engine was tough. And doing the engine was tough. A lot of original Crash Team Racing maps were pretty damn difficult when it came to trying to keep fire. Even Nitro Kart, man, because like I didn't grow up playing Nitro Kart, so I didn't really have that much experience with it until like after I got my hands on Nitro Fueled and I started actually playing Nitro Kart maps. Because I barely even touched Nitro Kart as is. And then honestly with Tag Team Racing, like that's one of my brother's cup of tea. I'm not into that one. The platforming sections are neat and all, but the driving is just, you know, kind of whatever. I'm surprised there's no crash out thing you can do if you flip at the wrong time. 'Cause I think there was I forget, I think it might have been a Sonic Racing game actually where you do that. If you flip in the wrong, no, I mean, maybe I'm thinking of Ratchet and Clank actually. Could be. Who knows? I could be thinking of a number of things. Oh, I thought I was gonna get something cool again, but no. I get whipped off. I wittily get whipped off. I wittily get whipped off. I'm wittily about to come. I'm wittily about to come. I'm gonna see that and be like, the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm playing this on PS5. Actually. And this is, unfortunately, the last race I'm doing. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about a second ago. Ugh. Who knows? Oh yeah, I was talking about Crash Team Race, that's what it was. Like, Tag Team was alright, I guess. Just never really cared much for it. That's all. Maybe you might do a co-op of it one day. That'd be more so like my brother doing it than I would. I think that's it. And looks like I just ate shit, so... Yep, once again, I lost. Yeah, Nitro Field's... Oh, man, Nitro Field's awesome. I fuck with Nitro Field. Oh, god damn. Whoa. That one hurt. Let me see here. I technically could just do one more Grand Prix. Wait, due to issues occurring with certain gadgets? You've been comparing CrossWorlds to it? I think they're both relatively pretty good, honestly. So I can definitely see the comparisons. I mean, it definitely feels like it's a lot more closer to Crash than... yeah, but it's more... I do have a Discord, but it's more of a personal Discord. Just keeping it within, like, you know, friends and stuff. Friends and family type stuff. And besides, my videos are... You don't have to watch them. They'll be there, pretty much. If you want to watch them, of course. Alright, we'll do one more Grand Prix, just because. Why not? Why the hell not? Maybe this time I should just play kart. And keep getting used to that. Instead of using, you know, speed thingies. The riders' cars. Fuck, I'm going Shadow Car. Fuck this. Okay, let's try this again. I'll try this one out. That's good. Alright, cool. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say here. Hold on. Brain fumbling. Brain fumbling, not working. Man, like, this game does... It doesn't really feel like Mario Kart very much. Which is good, you know. I don't want it to feel exactly like that. Oh, I guess I can use R1 to... Oh. I thought I was stuck only using R2 this entire time. Oops. Oh, silly me. I've been missing up. Also, another thing, too, is, like, in terms of Crash Team Racing comparisons, I can definitely see, like, a lot of the maps... tracks... do kind of give off that vibe of CTR a little bit. Like, this one reminds me a little bit of Tiny Temple. No doubt. God, I gotta play CTR again, but... Online started dying a while back, and now with this game out, I mean, it's... Who knows? I'm sure there's people that are probably still playing it. It's just a matter of which system, I guess. Probably definitely not Switch. It was pretty... Yeah, it was pretty good at launch. And in terms of update, though, yeah, we had, like, a whole bunch of content that came out for it, but unfortunately, for my dumbass, I missed out on a good bit of it. Because there was a period of time where I didn't actually play CTR online. I forget. I mean, because I played it at launch because, of course, I mean, it's CTR. I was gonna buy it. You know, I'm a big Crash guy, so it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna get it. Played it for a bit. Beat the adventure mode first, of course. Went online, played that for a bit, and then just kind of stopped for a while. And I think that was around the time when they started doing the... No, they might have done that beginning, but the whole I forget what it's called, but that green, that Nitro green bar thing, whatever, like not season pass. Shit, what the fuck's it called again? Damn it. Well, whatever. Basically, when they're doing like the Grand Prix things or whatever it's called, I kind of missed out on that for a bit, and then came back and I got all the characters. But it was a lot of fun. I played with my friend quite a bit. We always just kind of duo together and just go and play whenever. Still not used to this thing here. Time trials and relics, yeah, that's always good fun. Adventure mode is always still pretty good. Let's get more stuff for players. That's the thing though, is like back with CTR, like CTR had like a whole bunch of content. And not just like online content either, but yeah, it had like a whole bunch of campaign content. But my thing is with Sonic racing games, from the ones I've played, including this one, I don't know if we'll ever probably get a lot of that. I mean, this game has time trials, which is nice. Get another Unleashed level, hell yeah. But that's the thing though, is like what sucks is like nobody does the adventure mode stuff anymore. It was just mainly Diddy Kong and CTR. It's like, I want more of that. I like my online games too, but I do want more adventure mode too as well. I think that's always kind of a cool thing. I feel like nowadays people just probably more so care about getting in online and playing and just getting off. Yeah, maybe I should stick with kart for a while. Okay, sweet. Haven't seen any problems with bitrate yet? Okay, thank God, because that's one of the ones I'm scared about the most. Oh, speaking of that 1080 problem. So when I also, thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate that. Hugely. But when it comes to 1080p, I tried to record or stream this in OBS at first, which I'm doing now. I'm doing OBS now, as I somehow magically fixed it. Who knows? For some reason, like when I went to go fit it to the screen because it was kind of cropped weird, it kept cutting off like the top and bottom part. So I tried cropping it and everything, and for some reason it just kept sticking it in like 360p. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I eventually closed out OBS, went to Streamlabs, and it did work there. It looked better there on Streamlabs, but I haven't done Streamlabs much, so I'm not used to it. And I kept trying to find where I put the stream key at. Because I thought, you know, because the thing is like, oh, you can log into your YouTube channel, which I already have. And for some reason, even though I'm logged in, it wouldn't let me stream there. So I was like, oh, maybe I need a stream key, but that didn't work. So I went back to OBS, and voila, what do you know? Bingo, it worked. And here we are. And the rest is history. Another thing I was checking, too, was I was checking to make sure the audio was good in terms of audio mixing. Whether or not the game is too loud, or I'm too loud versus game or something. Like, preferably, I'd rather be louder in the game, of course. That's just, like, with anything I do, but... Which I did check that, and it seems like it's fine. The game volume looked fine to me at the time. Uh-oh. I still made it. And that's gotta suck. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with regular cars for a while until I get used to the game. Just in case. I'll deal with the Sonic Riders hoverboards later. Also, have you gotten a chance to play Mario Kart World yet, by any chance? I think it's alright. I don't think it's terrible. I really don't play it very much. But I thought it was just alright. But Nintendo is getting quite greedy with everything, so that does suck. You don't have a Switch. Oh, that's fine. To be honest, I don't really think the Switch 2 is worth it that much right now, personally speaking, but that's just me. I don't know if you were planning on getting one. I mean, I did. I was bound to, I'm sure. I mean, I wanted DK Bonanza, to be fair. That was the main thing. And Hyrule Warriors and Metroid Prime 4, so... I had games I wanted, and I was like, I might as well get it. But it took me a bit before I decided to get it. I was like, alright. It doesn't look that crazy, but fudge it. I prefer the PS5, personally. But the thing is, like, that's usually kind of how most things happen. Is like console launches and has barely much of anything. But I'm hoping that next year we'll get some cool stuff. I would like to see another Mario 3D platformer though, but I might be too greedy to ask. Like a new one, not just you know, Mario Galaxy getting remastered. Oh, another reason why I got the Switch 2 for was because GameCube Online. I was looking to get to play Pokemon Colosseum when that comes out. 'Cause I don't have a physical copy of it because it's kind of expensive, which is funny because Switch 2 is more expensive than that. But I'm kind of dumb. Like I said, I wanted DK. Resident Evil 9 running native. Damn, alright. That's a surprise. See, the thing is, like, when it came to Switch 2, like, I'm not big into graphics or whatever. As long as my game runs, I'm fine with that, which that's what the Switch 2 promises to do, so I'm just hoping that Resident Evil 9 is going to be good, too. I loved 8. And I especially loved Mercenaries. Ooh, I don't know any news. I don't know much news about 9, but besides the stuff we've seen already, in terms of those teaser trails, I guess. But I hope we get Mercenaries back. That'd be cool. And I did not make it. Damn. I tried. I tried getting that blue item box thing. I think Resident Evil 9 comes out next year. I want to say. I didn't like 7, but it was a big improvement. Yeah. I mean, I like 7 enough. For me, it's actually the one that I have a hard time going back to replay, though. I liked it when it came out. I replayed it and beat it and all that fun stuff, but it is a harder one to go back to, especially in comparison to 8, because holy moly, you're right. Yeah, 8 was a huge improvement. God dang. What's funny, too, is one of my brothers didn't like it because he was like, oh, it's too short. It's a Resident Evil game. Of course it's too short. The last time we had like a long Resident Evil game would be like 4, 5, and 6. Those were like the main ones that usually were pretty long. Which reminds me, RE4 Remake was pretty alright. I only beat that one once though, fortunately. But the Mercenaries was good. I loved RE4 Remake Mercenaries. And I would like to get a RE5 remake, but you know, they might not. They might not. Who knows? Well, I mean, I haven't heard much if we are or not, but still. I liked 5 enough. That was alright. You liked remake more than OG? Wow. Hoping for 5. Yeah, same. Yeah. So that's a different. I haven't heard many people. Well, I mean, I don't pay attention, I guess, too much online, but I'm more of an OG guy versus remake. It's just one of those like interesting things I don't. See, now I sound like a douche. I'm not trying to sound like a douche. I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't hear that. Most people I know are like they're more OG fans. That's all I'm trying to say. But remake was good though too. Unfortunately for me though, professional mode is like really goddamn brutal. I'm still struggling with that one because perfect parry. I still suck at that. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still kind of stuck in my old ways and prefer OG. Just because I played it so much. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, fair enough. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're not allowed to like anything I don't like. I'm just one of those types of guys that I appreciate when people have a different opinion too, because having to be around people that just spout the same thing, you know, does get kind of old. Where it's like, I'll say, man, I really liked Sonic Racing 1, and they're like, I liked it as well. And then I'll say, I didn't really care much for Transformed, and they'll say, I didn't care for that one either. Nice. And that's like, okay. And it just happens for like every game. It's like you can like something different than I do. You can not like something different than I do. I mean, heck, my brother, you know, he's a big fan of like Neptunia and Trails games, and just a big RPG type guy. But I'm not really like a big RPG guy. And he likes the newer Neptunia games, but I kind of don't. So I kind of find that interesting, because at least then it's not like we have to spout the same things. It's a thing where if you say you like that thing, that means you think the item is worse. Hold on. My brain fried. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. Hold on. These menus are frying my head again, I guess. Even though they're really basic. And usually when it comes to not liking something, it's typically never... Like, I don't have very many games I absolutely hate. But there are games that are just like, that's just not for me. That's just not for me at all. So, that happens. Like, funny enough, Neo, of all things. I'm not really big into Neo. I never really beat any of them yet. And I know it's like a pretty popular enough franchise, but for me it's just like, I don't know, I just can't get in them. But I like Souls-likes, but I don't know what it is with me. I cannot get into Neo, no matter how much I try. But anyway, that was it for this test stream. Like I said, this was just, well, yeah, it's a test, so I'm just making sure that everything's cool. Make sure that I'm back up to snuff when it comes to streaming. And most likely, in the potential future, I will hopefully actually make announcements and say, hey, stream coming, but that's for future plans of things. So we'll see if what I do then, if I decide to do them, the stream project ideas or whatever. But anyway, that's it for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you next. So take care, everybody.